Okay, I'm going to do this quite quickly. I'm Clarity Design, and this is a tutorial for Adobe Illustrator cs5.5, and in particular we're just looking at artboards. Very simple thing to use, but if you've never been shown, you probably never bothered to click down here on this icon. So let's go for it very quickly. So we're going to go to File, New, and when we go to a new file, it automatically makes your first artboard for you. All the options are down here. We've got Portrait and Landscape just there, and you can change the name at the top. I'm sure you've done that before if you've been in the program and had a look around. So you can make a new artboard immediately. I've got Landscape. Actually, I wanted it to be in Portrait. Never mind, I can change that very easily. All I need to do is go down to this option down here, the artboard tool. I can use, I think it's Shift O is the shortcut, and I can change the artboard just up here by clicking Landscape Portrait. So there you go, I've got that changing. Unlike previous versions, so previous to I think it's CS3, they introduced multiple artboards into Adobe Illustrator. That's really useful because it means obviously you can print out multiple sheets, you can break down larger images into smaller images. So it's very easy to draw a new artboard. All you do is click into some of the grey area there and draw it out, and you can draw it, and you can see that it's snapping nicely to the outside edge. If I press Shift, it's going to hold some direct proportions for me, and you can see that if it goes over the outside of the white edge, you don't need to worry about that. Just let go of everything and the grey area will expand, so you don't need to worry about that at all. So I've got, so that's Shift to do that. If I want to draw a artboard that's going to overlap some other artboards, you can see at the moment if I could pick that up, it's going to move around. So if I want to draw one that overlaps, I press Shift again, and then I can start drawing an artboard that overlaps. So that's useful if I've got a large image that I want to break down and print onto smaller sheets of paper, or I want to break down maybe a previous composition, or just have parts of a composition that I can then save out using the File Save menu. So there's another artboard saved out, so I've got 3 artboards on there, and I can switch between the artboards using these little arrows down at the bottom here. So I can switch between those very easily without any problem at all. So if I come out of that tool, those are still open to me. I can switch between them. You'll notice that as soon as I click, it zooms on to the artboard that I have got selected, so I can switch between them very easily. And when I'm out like this, you can see that around the artboards there is plenty of white space, and that white space is basically being used as an area for putting things down when I don't want them to be on one of the artboards, maybe to work on a smaller area and not disturb my composition, using the layers over here to play around with it. That's about it really, but just to show you how to save those out and to make use of those artboards, we'll just go to Export, and when you export down here with JPEG or PNGs, you can use the artboards to say which area of the artboards or which artboards you'd like to save out. Very simple, and you just save it out there. Okay, so that's artboards for you in Adobe Illustrator. I hope that's all you need to know. This is Clarity Design. Thank you very much.